How is it going, everybody? This is Salty Bushwhacker. My name's Luke Tomlinson. Thanks for watching. Today, Autumn and I and Isla, we're heading out on a boat today. We're heading out on the pontoon boat. I wanted to take this opportunity. I figured it was a good shot to do a video because I wanted to talk to you guys about our pontoon boat, and if you've seen the video of us redoing that. But I wanted to talk to you about pontoon boats in general and what boat might be right for you and your family versus how a different setup might be better for somebody else. And not necessarily just pontoon boats, and I'll talk about this later, but boats in general. What's the right boat for you? But it's in the morning. It's pretty quiet out here. We got slick conditions. We're gonna head out first. We're gonna hopefully do a little fishing. Well, we're going to do some fishing, but hopefully we're gonna catch some trout to have for some dinner later. And then we're gonna head out to the flats and just chill and get in the water and let Isla run around and get in the water, and which is what's perfect for this boat. Something where we could stay kind of close, not go too far out, bounce around and enjoy what this area of what we call the nature coast provides for us. So stay tuned. We're gonna get ready to jump on plane and hopefully get some fish. Wanted to show you real quick. We're just trying to get a couple trout for dinner. It's a little jig head. This is the Little Johns. You guys have seen me use these before. It's just like a little bullet looking soft plastic 1/8 ounce jig. This is our first spot. I've seen a couple trout through here. We kind of rode through, and I actually saw a couple pompano, but we're at the end of an outgoing tide, so the elements are against us a little bit. But like I said, we don't want to kill it. We just want to get 3 or 4 trout for dinner. So let's see what we can do. I'm not keeping score, but I just moved ahead of Autumn. She's getting a little frustrated. All right, guys, you see Isla lounging on the chairs right here. I wanted to talk to you why we set this boat up this way. We gutted this boat and we pretty much replaced the seating here as it was. But up front there where you see Autumn fishing, I left the seats and all the stuff out of the way because we like to fish. We also like to lounge, but we like to fish. So when we go to the flats and hang out, we can throw beanbag chairs down and we still have seating or coolers or whatever. And we can move that out of the way if we're in the flats and the girls want to dance because they got a little sound system there on a dance floor. But more importantly, when we're fishing, we can actually utilize this boat and fish efficiently and not get in each other's way, not stumbling over each other. You're not reaching over chairs or the seating to get into something, and you can catch a trout like Autumn is. It's like she knew I was filming this. All right, so, but that's a perfect example. You just saw right there. I could reach over, I could grab it, at least I hope you can because I was videoing it, and we're out of the way. So I was coming to celebrate, but I just wanted to go over that with you guys. It's an easy, simple, light layout. We got $8,000 total in this whole boat, and it's perfect for us. You could spend $100,000 on a pontoon boat, and we'll talk about that a little later. We'll talk about tritoons and versus pontoons and size and power on the motor, but I'll go over that with you later. So I'm going to help her get this fish off. She just tied me on. We're 2-2 now, and I can't let her win, so I got to get back to fishing and stop talking. All right, guys, we're out here on the flats here in Hernando Beach. We just did some fishing, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about boat layouts, pontoon boats, particular tritoon boats, and whether you want to go with something like that or something maybe with a V-hull. So this boat here is a pontoon. Now, a pontoon boat has 2 of these tunes. I guess 2 of these tunes. Yes, that sounds right. So, pontoon on each side. And these pontoons disperse all the weight. which is fine for this boat because it has a 90 horse motor on it. It's a smaller 4-stroke, but it does sit a little low in the back. If you were to look at towards the back of this vessel, you'll see how that kind of just sits a little low and squatty in the back, which is fine for this boat. We have $8,000 total in this whole boat, and it has everything we want. We got the fishing platform in the front. I've talked to you about the layout. It's got the seating in the back. It's got the shade. It's got all that. But the tri-toons, what they have is they have a third tune that's in the middle. And a pontoon boat will, I was giving us a little show. The pontoon boat won't have the flotation as the tri-toon boat because the third, on the tri-toon, the third tune goes right down the middle of this boat. What that does is it allows, one, they put much bigger motors on them. These guys are putting like 250, 300, 350 horsepower, 4 strokes. These newer boats, these tri-toons, they're just decked out. They're unbelievable. The bad part of that is you're gonna have $60,000 to $90,000 in one of them. Great boat, 300 horsepower. Boats will probably run 50 some miles an hour, but they're still not made for offshore. They say they'll have a rough water package. They'll say they can handle it. They won't. Trust me, I've owned one. I've ripped pontoons in half trying to use a boat that way to get both out of it. That's why we have this for this kind of fun, but we can still do some mild fishing on it. And then the next boat, if you want to run out and run through a chop and get out offshore fishing and doing stuff like that, you need a boat with a hull, a V hull on it, mono hull. And ours is a Key Largo, and it's got a pretty aggressive V on it, even though it's only a 20-footer. But that boat runs through the water so well because it's just a heavier, older made Key Largo, is because I'm partial to them, and that V just eats the water up. Put some trim tabs down and you can run through a 2-3 foot chop and it just eats the water up. You're not breaking stuff, you're not banging, you're not knocking your fillings out, you're not breaking stuff on the boat, you're not cracking your transom. You try to run this boat or one of those tri-toons for an extended period of time in seas like that, you will break something on the boat. I promise you, 100% of the time, every time. That's just the way it is. So if you want a boat where you can get out and do that kind of stuff, and you're just a hardcore fisherman, there's a million different makes and models that will fit your needs. If you have a family and the family likes chilling and relaxing, you might want to lean more towards a pontoon boat, but maybe dad wants to fish. That's why we have a layout like this. I'm fortunate because everybody wants to fish. So this just fits our needs. When we have like what we kind of call floating dinner date, we'll come out here on the flats. Some evenings have dinner. We'll come out on the weekend, just like we are now in the flats, and hang out here with everybody else. But in the summertime, there's like 200 boats out here instead of this. This is a perfect boat for that. But if we want to run out and go grouper fishing, or if we want to, run out, you couldn't even begin to own this boat in the Keys. It would come apart. But I just wanted to stress that for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or something that you've thought of that maybe I haven't thought of, leave a comment down below. I want to tell you guys, I'm thankful so much for your continued support. This channel is just slowly growing every day, and I'm excited about it because it's starting to snowball a little bit, and I'm excited to see where it's going to go. But enough about that. Thanks for watching. I hope this was informative, and remember, salty bushwhacker is a way of living, and for Mama Bushwhacker there, salt the rim. Thanks for watching, guys.